Wow, Canninghill Piers sold 77% of the units on launch day, including a 48 million penthouse. Why is this project so popular?
Well, not all new projects are selling equally well. Canninghill Piers is an integrated development. I'll be touching on the topic of an integrated development and the 5 C's that attract the buyers. And also, there are USP for Canninghill Piers, which I'll be explaining in my next video.
What is 5 C's and USP? I'm interested to know.
So if you also want to know more about the 5 C's and USP, stay tuned, don't move away. Why is Canninghill Piers selling so hot? In this session, I'm going to share with you there are many unique selling points, USP, for a hot selling project. And today I'm going to touch on this topic, mixed-use developments and integrated developments. What is a mixed-use development? A mixed-use development is a building or a cluster of buildings combining residential and commercial areas. The residential tower is usually built on top of a building's commercial podium. These mixed-use developments are still popular. People's Park Complex was built in 1973, Textile Center 1977, and Beauty World Plaza 1982. So what is an integrated development? What is the difference between the integrated development and the mixed-use development? An integrated development is a development designed with a mix of retail and residential apartments with direct access to public infrastructure like the MRT station and or the bus interchange, as well as office, hotel, service apartment. Campus Heights, it was the first ever integrated development built in 2001, and it was in Sengkang. So it integrated the residential shopping mall and also direct access to the MRT station, LRT station, and the bus interchange. So where are the integrated developments located? And here I'm going to give you some of the examples, and there are more in the whole Singapore. Bedok Residences was built in 2011 in Bedok, and it sold 350 units out of 583 on its launch day, which comprises of 60% sold. Watertown was built in 2012 in Punggol, and it was a very vibrant launch at that point in time. North Park Residences was launched in 2015 in Yishun. It sold over 300 units out of the 430 in total, released on the soft launch day. Park Place Residences at PLQ was launched in 2017. It was in Paya Lebar and 50% sold on launch day. Dual Residences was launched in 2018 in Bugis area. It sold 87% within 3 days when it launched. Midtown Bay was launched in 2019 in Bugis area. Woodley Residences also launched in 2019 in Bidadari area. One Holland Village Residences in 2019 as well. It was in Holland V area. These 3 projects, although they were launched in 2019 during the pandemic time, but the pickup rate of the units are very steady and fast. In 2021, Midtown Modern was in the Bugis area. More than 60% of the units at Midtown Modern Condo sold on launch weekend. Pasir Ris 8 in Pasir Ris sold 450 units or 85% of the total 487 apartments over each launch weekend. And the price was pushed up to 2,000 per square foot for some of the units. Canninghill Piers, it was at the former Liang building. The project sold 77% of its 696 units, including the 48 million penthouse. So the results are very fantastic. Midtown Modern, it is direct connection to Bugis MRT interchange. It is also an integration with Clarke Quay Midtown, which is a grade A office tower. Residents there can enjoy amenities, food and beverages, shopping malls at the doorstep. It is also close proximity to other office buildings in CBD area. So look out for my other video about the introduction of the Midtown Modern. And Canninghill Piers, it is direct link to Fort Canning MRT station, integration with shopping mall, retail, food and beverages, hotel and service apartments. It is an iconic design with stunning view of the Singapore River, greenery and MBS. Watch the other video that I explain the key benefits of Canninghill Piers. So why are integrated developments popular? These are the 5 C's that make an integrated development popular. First C is centralized location. Second C is convenience. And the third C is connection. The fourth C is commute less. And fifth C is community. First C, centralized location. The integrated developments are strategically located at the core central region, CCR, to the rest of the central region, which is RCR, and also spill over to outside central region, which is OCR. The second C is convenience. Integrated developments take convenience to a whole new level. The strategic location and the mixed-use designs allow residents direct access to the entertainment centers, shopping malls, food and beverages outlets, transportation, and even parks just at the doorsteps. The third C is connection. In today's world, connection is increasingly important. Connection equals to speed. It is not just about facilities and amenities connections. It is also about meeting more people, exploring multicultural, creating business opportunities and possibilities with people in and around the same development. The fourth C is commute less. That means car light. When you integrate convenience and connection together, you commute less. You reduce travel time, you save time and resources, you lower down the carbon footprint, and in a way, you're doing your part combating the climate change. The fifth C is community. Live, work, and play. Integrated developments transform the city. Live, work, play community. It is a new concept, new trend, new lifestyle. I'll be introducing the USP, which is unique selling points of a few integrated developments in my next few sessions. So please like, share, and subscribe of my channel. And I see you in my next video. Oh, today I learned new things. 5 C's: centralized location, convenience, connections, commute less, and community. So what is USP? Watch my next video.